Namaste. Welcome to all of you who are joining me today. My name is Lisa. We'll be doing a gentle asana practice today, and there will be some restorative elements and poses that will be woven into the sequence. And for the restorative portion of today's class, we'll be using several props. So we'll need one or two of the yoga blocks and a yoga strap, which you can substitute with a hand towel. And I have with me as well two yoga blankets, and you can use any other blankets that you can find at your home. In our practice today, we will focus on grounding and stability. So let's move on to the first pose, which is Ardha Shavasana or half Shavasana. So we'll be laying down on our back, but we'll keep the knees bent so we can press our feet flat on the floor. So gently move into the position. Lay your back on your mat. Roll your shoulders. Keep your arms relaxed by your side. I'm keeping my both arms at a slight distance away from the sides of my body. And lower your chin slightly closer to your chest so you feel the elongation of the back of your neck. And whenever you are ready, you are welcome to close your eyes gently and breathe. Follow and observe the length and the depth of your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling through your nostrils. There is a tendency to start deepening your breathing as you try to observe them. Let that happen if that helps you to reconnect further with your breath. And from there, start to bring your awareness onto your physical body. Observe the areas where your body is making contact with the earth. Starting with the soles of your feet, your sacrum, the middle and the upper back, the back of your shoulders, your arms, the back of your hands, the back of your head, and release the weight of your physical body through those areas and ground yourself onto the earth. Accept the support from the earth. With your next inhale, gently open your eyes and float your feet off the mat and place your hands gently on top of your knees. And on the next exhale, use your abdominal muscle and your hip flexor to bring your thighs closer to your chest. Inhale, move the knees away, strengthening your elbows. Exhale, bring the knees to chest. Use your abdominal. Inhale, knees away, elbows straight. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, and keep going. Remember to use your abdominal muscle to move your legs and your hands are just there to guide your knees. And after the next exhale, keep your chest, your thighs close to your chest and hug your knees with your forearms. Continue to breathe and feel a gentle abdominal massage created by your thighs pressing on your abdomen as you breathe in and out. Take one more breath. And then release the knees. Place your feet one at a time. Both feet are on the mat. Press your palms down on the mat. Press your feet onto the mat as well. And tuck your tailbone in. So you are lifting your sacrum just slightly off your mat. And with the next exhale, press strongly with your feet, engage your legs, squeeze your buttocks, engage your glutes, and raise your sacrum and lower back off the mat, coming into bridge pose. Inhale, slowly lower your lower back, your sacrum. And then exhale, again, tuck your tailbone in, lift onto bridge. Inhale and lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale. Inhale. Couple more. And then inhale. Move back onto Adha Shavasana. So grab your hand towel or your yoga belt. So you could create a small loop at one of the end of yoga belt, like so. Or you can simply hold the belt like this. Same way, if you are using hand towel, you'll be holding the towel, spreading it to create a length. And we will extend the left leg, point the left foot, and raise your right leg, and place your right foot into the small loop of your yoga belt. And you will tighten the belt at the ball of your right foot. So it's not in the middle where the arches are, but it's slightly up, just at the meaty part under your toes. And then straighten your right leg up with your right hand. Pull your right foot towards you while your right foot is kicking away towards the ceiling. So keeping the pose active. Pulling with your hands and kicking away with your foot. And breathe. The left leg that is on the floor is active as well. Point your left foot. And on the next exhale, open your right leg towards the right side. And use your left hand to press on your left hip so that you are keeping your hip stable. The both sides of your sacrum and lower back are still pressing on the mat. Still pulling with your right hand and kicking to the side with your right foot. And you can circle your left foot that is on the mat. Circle the ankles in one direction and reverse. And on the next inhale, bring the right leg up and then move it towards the left side. Pass the hand towel or the yoga belt onto your left hand and spread your right arm to the side. You can look towards your right hand or continue to look up. So your right hip will be lifting off the mat, but you want to keep both of your shoulders on the mat. And again, you can point and flex that left foot that is on the ground. One more breath. And then inhale, right leg to the center. Release the right foot from the strap. Place the right foot on the mat, extend and point the right foot as you bring the other leg up. And this time we will put the hand towel or the yoga strap on around the left foot. So again, tighten the strap at the ball of the left foot, the meaty part just below your toes, and straighten the left leg up with the left hand. Pull the strap towards you, and with your left foot kick away towards the ceiling and breathe. On the next exhale, drop the left foot to the left side, and with your right hand, press your right hip to stabilize your pelvis. The both sides of your sacrum and lower back should still be on the mat. And circle the right ankle. And circle the other direction. And inhale, left leg up and move the left leg towards the right side. Pass the belt or the hand towel in your right hand. Spread the left arm to the side, looking towards your left hand or looking up. Make sure your shoulders are still pressing on the mat. You are welcome to point and flex the right foot that is on the ground. And inhale, left leg up, release the strap, move it away. And bend both of your knees. We are moving back onto our side and continue to roll and come into a prone position. So your abdomen and your lower ribs are on the mat and your back is facing up. Align your elbows under your shoulders. Point your feet, engage your legs. Lift your kneecaps up. Squeeze your buttocks, engage your glutes. And press your head back slightly. Bring your chin closer to towards your chest. So you should be looking straight onto the space in between your hands. And turn your head to the right. And then look down towards your right shoulders. And swap your chin across your chest to the left. Look towards the left. And then turn to look forward. Turn to the left, down, swipe the chin across to the right, turn to the right, and look forward. Let's do that one more time. Turn to the right, sweep the chin across, the chest to the left, and forward. Look to the left, swipe the chin across the chest to the right side, and look forward. And from there, shift to bring your hands under your shoulders or maybe slightly forward of your shoulders. Still engaging your legs and your glutes. We'll take an inhale and raise up, lifting your chest and your lower ribs off the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Come into a baby cobra. Breathe. Exhale and relax. We'll try that one more time. So you are welcome to rise up into baby cobra again, or inhale and rise up into full cobra. Straighten both elbows. If this feels too much, you are welcome to lower back into baby cobra position. Hold the pose as you breathe. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Engage your legs and your glutes. Look forward or look up slightly. One more breath. And exhale to lower. And this time we will spread both arms to the side. Rest your right cheek on the mat. So you will be looking towards the left. And shift your hips slightly to the left side. Bend your right knee. And lift the knee and the right leg off the mat. And twist. So you are lowering your right leg onto the left side. And make sure that your both shoulders are still pressing on the mat. And then take another inhale. Release the right leg back on the mat. Shift your hips back onto the center. Turn your head the other way. And scoot your hips slightly to the right side this time. Bend your left knee. Lift the left leg. And twist to bring the left leg closer to the floor on the right side. Make sure that you are still pressing both of your shoulders on the mat. Breathe. And inhale, bring the left leg back. Shift your hips towards the middle. And bring your hands under your shoulders. Breathe and take one inhale to push up with your hands. And bring your hips towards your heels. Rest for a few breaths in child's pose. Inhale, raise your head up. Lift your hips off your heels and come into a all-four position. On your hands and your knees, your wrists will be under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Press your head back, align your head and your neck with the rest of your spine. Look down onto the space in between your hands. Ribs in. Lift your spine up. Spread your shoulder blades. Engage your abdominal slightly by thinking of bringing your belly button towards your spine. And make a circle with your shoulders. And reverse the direction of the circle. And relax the shoulders, keep them away from your ears. Still slightly spreading your shoulder blades away from the midline. And from the neutral spine, we'll take an inhale and start to arch from the lower back, upper back, and the neck, bringing the head to look up. And then exhale, start to round from your lower back, upper back, and the neck, bringing the head looking down towards your belly button. Inhale, arch, starting from the lower back. Exhale, round, again, starting from the lower back. And keep going. Breathe in and out slowly as you articulate your spine. And move back into neutral spine. Extend your right leg to the back, right toes on the mat, and push through your right heel towards the back, stretching your right calf. And right knee back on the mat. Extend the left leg and press through your left heel towards the back, stretching your left calf. And left knee back on the mat. We'll move up into downward facing dog, but let's check our alignment again in all four position. So head back, aligning with the rest of your spine. Shoulders away from your ears. Shoulder blades spread. Ribs in. Lift your spine up. Engage the abdominal. Tuck your back toes. With the next exhale, hover your both knees off the mat and stand your hips up and back. Come into a inverted V position, downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent for now. Hook your right foot behind your left ankle and keep your left knee bent as you attempt to lower the left heel towards the mat. And switch, left foot behind the right ankle. Keep the right knee bent as you lower the right heel towards the mat. And release both feet side by side on the mat. Tip your tailbone up and see if you can straighten your knees. And try to ground your heels towards the mat. If this is too much for your hamstring and the back of your legs, you're welcome to keep your knees bent. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. And take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands towards your feet. Keep a slight bend on your knees. And tip your body weight slightly forward to avoid pushing your hip or your pelvis towards the back. So tip your body weight forward. And move deeper into your forward fold. Drape your upper body onto your legs. Relax your shoulders, relax your head. Grab the opposite elbow and swing side to side.
And release back to the center. Interlace your finger and place the hands at the base of your skull and gently pull the head, or more like push the head down. So apply a gentle pressure at the base of your skull using the interlacing hands. One more breath. And release both hands on the mat. Bend your knees more and still pressing your abdomen on the thighs. And take an inhale and start to peel your upper body off your legs. Arms relax. And start to straighten your knees. Come into standing. And look up slightly. And maybe arch your upper back. Come into a gentle back bend. And exhale. Coming back into standing mountain pose. So we'll move into a little asana flow. So standing in mountain, feet apart, align your heels under your sitting bones. Inhale, arms up, look up to a space in between your hands. And if you like to, arch your upper back, come into a gentle back bend. And move back into neutral spine as you bend your knees to lower your hips, coming into chair's pose. Keep your knees bent and lower your torso over your thighs and straighten your knees. Forward fold. Step your feet slightly wider, maybe about mat width distance. Place your left hand under your head. Next inhale, twist to the right side and extend your right arm up. Exhale, right hand under your face and inhale, twist to the left, left arm reaching up. Exhale, left hand down, inhale, twist to the right. Next exhale, right hand on the mat. Next inhale, twist to the left. And place both hands down. Step your feet inwards and back into heels under sitting bones. Start to bend your knees. Press your chest onto your thighs. With the inhale, swipe your arms up, chair's pose. Exhale, knees bend but lower your upper body onto your thighs. And straighten your knees, forward fold. Take an inhale to step your right foot to the back. Come into a low lunge. Stay light on your fingertips. Lower the back leg. Lower the back knee. And straighten the front leg. So you may reach for your yoga blocks. Place them on either side of your front foot. And you may press your hands on the block as you lower your upper body onto the front leg. So avoid rounding the spine, but we want to keep the spine lengthened, extending from the crown of the head. One more breath. And then inhale, bend the front knee and lift the back knee, coming back into a low lunge position. On the next inhale, ground strongly with your front foot and the back toes and raise your torso up into high lunge. Hands in prayer position. Drop the back heel and turn onto your right side and move into goddess pose. So bring the right heel in, so both feet are pointing out about 30 to 45 degrees from the midline. Bend the knees, lower your hips, goddess pose. Internally rotate the left heel, the left hip, and swing your torso to face towards the right leg. High lunge on the second side. Exhale, lower both hands down on the mat. Come up onto your fingertips. Low lunge. Drop the back knee. And reach for the blocks. As we straighten the front leg, place your hands on the block if you need to. And with an exhale, bring your upper body closer to the front leg without rounding the back. Thinking of extension. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift the back knee up. Take another inhale, step forward and fold your upper body over your legs, keeping a slight bend on your knees. Head and shoulders relaxed and keeping your abdomen pressing on your chest. Start to bend your knees, lower your hips. The next inhale, raise your torso up, arms reaching up, child's pose. Inhale, extend the knees, look up, maybe arch your back slightly. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, reaching the arms up, look up, arch your upper back. And then exhale, moving back into neutral spine. Bend your knees, lower your hips. Child's pose. Exhale, knees bend, lower your torso over your thighs. And when your hands touch the mat, extend your knees, forward fold. Take an inhale and step your left foot to the back. Come into low lunge. Stay light on your fingertips. You may position your blocks for your hands as you drop your back knee. Extend the front leg and exhaling, lowering your upper body over your front leg. Extending from the crown of your head. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift the back one. Drive your front foot and the back toes onto the mat as you take an inhale and raise your torso up. Hands in prayer. Drop the back heel. Turn your body onto the left side. And align both of your heels so your feet or your toes are pointing out about 30 to 45 degrees out of the middle line. And lower your hips by bending your knees, goddess squat. And straighten both knees. Turn your toes in to face forward and start to shift your body weight to the left leg and lift your left foot off the ground. Bend the left knee and open the left leg out to the side and place the soles of your left foot either on the inner side of your right shin or your right thigh. Tree pose. And start to shift your gaze onto a point in front of you to help you balance for the next 3 breaths in tree pose. If you really struggle with balance, please lower your left foot, or if there is a wall nearby, stay near the wall to help you balance. Maybe rest one of your hand on the wall. One more breath. And we'll release the left foot back on the mat, both toes facing forward. And start to shift your body weight towards the left leg this time. And float the right foot. Bend the right knee and open the right leg to the side. Again, place the soles of the right foot either on the inner side of your left shin or on the inner side of your left thigh. Use the wall if you need to, or lower the left foot. And start to shift your gaze to focus on a point in front of you. And use your gaze and your breathing to balance yourself in tree pose. Take one more breath. And exhale, step out. And move the toes out again about 30 to 45 degrees from the middle line. Bend the knees, lower into goddess squat. Internally rotate the right hip. Turn to face your left leg. High lunge. Exhale. Hands down. Stay lightly on your fingertips. Drop the back knee. Extend the front leg. Get your blocks if you need to. And lower your upper body towards the front leg. Thinking of extending through the crown of your head. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift the back one. Inhale, step forward. And fold your upper body over your legs. Keeping your abdomen pressing on your thighs as you bend your knees, lower your hips. Inhale, peel your torso off your thighs. Child's pose. Extend both knees. Reach the arms up, look up. Maybe arch your upper back. And exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, arms up, gentle back bend. Exhale, move into neutral spine. Bend your knees, child's pose. Keep the knees bent. Drape your torso over your thighs. Straighten your knees when your hands touch the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay light on your fingertips. Look down. Bend the knees, lower your hips all the way, and sit yourself down on the mat. we'll continue with a breathing exercise. So come into cross-legged sitting position. Press your hands on top of your shoulders, elbow open wide to the side, shoulder relax. So this is the position for exhale, and then we will inhale, extending the arms up and lifting the knees up. So inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Inhale, one more time, and then change the crossing of your legs. So bring the leg that is in front to the back and vice versa, and we'll repeat the same breathing exercise for another 10 rounds. And if you like to, you're welcome to speed up the breathing. So start from the exhale position and start. Inhale, last one. And when you're done, place your hands on your knees and close your eyes and focus on the area at the base of your spine, around your tailbone. That's the seat of your root chakra or Muladhara chakra. Feeling grounded and balanced are the positive characteristics of root chakra. So imagine yourself as a tree, and your roots is located at the base of your spine. Ground yourself onto the earth through your root chakra. On the next inhale, open your eyes. We'll now move into the restorative portions of the session today. So if you like to, you're welcome to turn off the room lighting or make it dim to make the environment more suitable for the restorative practice. So we'll move into Janu Sirsasana. Extend your left leg, bend your right knee and press the sole of your right foot into the inner side of your left thigh. So before we are using any props, we'll do one stretch in the Janu Sirsasana position. So from here, we will fold the upper body towards the front leg, but we will want to reach more towards the outer side of the right leg. So instead of lowering onto the leg, we'll want to twist slightly and reaching, lengthening onto the outer side of the right leg. You don't have to go down really low, but I would like you to feel the stretch around the lower back and the side of the body on the right side. Inhale, come up and switch the legs. Straighten the right leg, bend the left. And again we will lower the upper body But instead of lowering towards the right leg, we want to add a little bit of twist and lower our body and extend the spine towards the outer side of the right leg. The goal is not to lower the upper body as close as possible, but is to feel the stretch on the lower back and the left side of the body. And inhale, raise yourself up. So for the props, we'll might use the blanket stacks and the blocks. So move back into the Janu Sirsasana for on the first position. So left leg straight, right leg bend, and place the blanket stack on top of the left leg that is extended. So you may try using both blankets and also the blocks. Position your torso to face towards the left leg, starting from the neutral spine, and slowly lower and fold over the front leg, and rest your head on the block like so. If you think you may be comfortable to go lower, you may remove the block and rest your forehead on the blanket. So experiment to see how much support you need for this position, and we'll hold in this pose for 5 breaths. Count down from 5 to 1. Count 5 as you inhale and exhale. Make the exhale longer than your inhale. Empty out all the air of your lungs. Count 4 for the next inhale and exhale, and continue counting down all the way to 1. When you finish counting down to 1, the next inhale, raise your torso upright and switch the legs position and shift the support or the props to the right leg, which is extended now, and repeat the similar practice. So adjust and see how much height of the props you will need for this second side. And once you are settled down, hold this position for another 5 slow breathing, counting down from 5 to 1. Make the exhale longer than the inhale. And once you finish counting down to 1 with your breathing, inhale, raise your torso upright, and we'll move into forward fold, supported forward fold. So both legs will be straight this time. And you'll place one of the block in between your shins to create the support for your head. So if the height of the blocks is not enough, place the blanket stack on top of the block and lower onto your forward fold. Avoid rounding the spine. We still want to think of lengthening, reaching through the crown of the head. And we'll stay here for another 5 deep, long breaths, counting down from 5 to 1 and making the exhale longer than the inhale. And once you complete counting and breathing, gently press up with your hands and raise your forehead off the props. And we'll close the practice today with one last pose, Shavasana in basic relaxation position. So roll one of the blankets to create a support and place it under the crease of your knees. And take the second blanket and roll it just halfway, so there will be a smaller roll on one side of the blanket, and there is a remaining area of the blanket for your head, and place it on one end of the mat. And once you get the props ready, slowly lay yourself on the mat for Shavasana. Adjust so that the small blanket rolls are supporting your neck. Spend some time to adjust the props, adjust the body, make yourself 10% more comfortable. And whenever you are settled in your pose, gently close your eyes. And find the areas of your body that is making contact with the ground. Your heels, the creases of your knees, the sacrum, the upper back, the back of your shoulders, your arms, the back of your hands, the back of your neck, and the back of your head. And release the weight of your physical body onto the earth. Ground yourself down through those areas. Release and let go. Accept the support of the earth. Find the rhythm of your breathing and follow. Follow your inhales and your exhales. And focus your attention on your third eye center. Third eye center is located in the middle of your eyebrow. If any thoughts come into your mind, acknowledge the thoughts and let them float away, and bring your attention back into the third eye center. And last but not least, give your body permission to rest. Start to deepen your breath. Take one inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. One more time. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your legs together. Roll yourself onto your side and press with your hands, coming up into seated position. Cross your legs in front of you. Wiggle your hips gently. Find the base of your spine. Find your roots and ground your roots onto the earth. Slowly open your eyes if you haven't already. Inhale, raise your arms up. Press your palms together. Make a prayer. And lower the prayer into your heart center. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. I hope you enjoy the session. Stay well, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.